Since the inception of real estate teams, we've become the #1 company in the entire tri-state area. We own more market share, we sell more homes, and we help more clients than any other company in the entire region. This great company, Real Estate Teams, was the 22nd fastest growing company in the United States in 2006. We were featured in Entrepreneur magazine. Our values, our goals, our ethics, and what we can do for you stands above the competition to make sure that your home buying and selling experience is second to none. This is our new facility here at Real Estate Teams that we're so proud of on Carroll Creek. This is the location where you'll be able to come and meet with me so we can sit down and discuss your needs. We have so many different services here to make sure that your transaction is the best that it can be. Not only do we have 2 entire floors housing all of our agents, but we also have what is known as in-house lenders. Right here at United Title is a place where we can hold all of our meetings so that there's no glitches with any of the paperwork. We also have an in-house lender with America East Mortgage, which all of your loan application and needs can be taken care of as well. All right, this is the biggest part of the real estate process. If you're a seller, boy oh boy, we are in a market where it's as bad as the stock market. It's up and down. It's so difficult to know who can I really rely on to give me the correct information and the data that is current today within the market change, and who's going to be the best professional to be able to represent my needs, to be able to market my home aggressively and professionally, negotiate on my behalf, keep my stress level down so I can sleep at night, and to make sure that you're going to get me where I need to be on time. That's my job. My job 24/7 is to hold your interests best at heart. How's that going to work? Here's what separates me from many other agents that are out there today. Number one, I'm full-time. I'm 24/7. All I do is think, eat, and breathe on your behalf. My primary goal is to get the right qualified buyer to come through the doors of your beautiful home, to submit an offer, to make sure everyone's in agreement, and for you to get payday and on to where you need to go. My part in this transaction is as such. The first thing I'm going to do is meet with you to discuss your goals and needs and desires, and to make sure that as we go through the pricing and all of the things that maybe need to be repaired and done and the recommendations for your home is going to be okay. My job is to make sure that I professionally represent you. I do this also by my Smooth Moves program. My Smooth Moves program works like this. I personally, as your consultant, will come into your home and make sure that it's staged properly. Why is this important in the market we're in? Well, most homes right now are not selling. Most aren't getting the attention that they deserve. I personally will pay for a professional stager to come in and give you and I ideas on how we can make your home what I call parade ready. I mean, who wants to show up to a parade when it's halfway done? It's not good. We want to be first in line. We want your home to look like a model and stand above the competition so that A, you can receive the highest offer and most money, and secondly, we can actually receive an offer from a willing and able buyer that loves your home. The second portion of my Smooth Move program works like this. I'm going to make sure that not only is your home staged, but now I want to make sure it's cleaned and inspected. I'm going to make sure that all of the systems in your home are running perfectly. So this will ensure that whenever the buyer brings an offer and they do a home inspection, that we're not going to have all kinds of things to have to fix and be nickel and dimed over. The next part in the Smooth Moves program that I provide is a service that goes above and beyond by giving you reputable repair companies, and those that, if needed, will be able to come in and do a great job making sure your home, again, stands out above the competition. And finally, one thing I do that most other agents would not do is I personally will pay for as well and provide a 1-year home warranty for the buyer. That's just a little bit more attractive for them to come in and make an offer and feel good about the purchase they're making. In real estate, as a seller, this is a huge transaction. This is the greatest investment you'll ever have in your life, and it's a big decision on who you're going to choose to professionally market the sale of your property. I I'm hoping you're going to choose me, and here's why. I'm a little bit different than many other agents that are out there because there's really two large criteria to when it comes to marketing. The main goal for me is to make sure we get the right buyer to come through the doorstep of your home, to fall in love with your home, and to be willing to put an offer in, and to be able to transition through the whole transaction and come all the way to settlement so that you get what you want. And of course, that is to get you where you need to be on time. And when it comes to marketing a home, you just can't put a for sale sign in the front and pray that the buyers are just gonna show up, because it isn't gonna happen. How do I make sure that yours is promoted above the competition to stand out to where a buyer is gonna wanna come right through in your home and go ahead and fall in love and make an offer? The first thing we start off with is the MLS. That is the most powerful tool that we have. Why? Because now you don't just have me working for you, but we're gonna have about 30,000 other agents go out there, and they're gonna tell all of their buyers on their list about your home. The process in marketing is print ads, but especially the web. The #1 site in the nation is Realtor.com. Your home will be featured on there in the showcase area. Secondly, you'll be in homesdatabase.com, you'll be in Zillow, Trulia, and about 75 other websites that are gonna feature your home. What we're gonna do is not just put photographs, but we're gonna professionally have a virtual tour that's gonna go all through your home so that buyers, when they sit at their computer, it's gonna seem like as if they're right there in your home. The next part of my marketing plan goes a little bit above and beyond, and that deals with home staging. I'm gonna pay for a professional home stager to come in and make sure that your home looks great. It's parade ready, as I call it, so that it stands above the competition. After we go ahead and stage your home, we're gonna make sure all the major systems and all the components and everything's working really well. Because the last thing we want is for a buyer to do a home inspection and come back and nickel dime you over every little thing. The next portion of my marketing plan deals with doing some open homes, some broker opens, making sure all the other agents within our own office on our own intranet system know immediately about your home for sale. My plan is to flood the market to such a degree that we're gonna have every possible potential buyer looking at their search criteria of your particular home. We're gonna gain their attention. We're gonna attract them. People want information in real time, right now, when they want it and how they want it. That's where I'm different, and I come into play to meet those needs, to make sure we attract those buyers immediately. Once I have spent a lot of time and effort and energy, and we've worked together as a team, and we have the right buyer that's come through and they have fallen in love with your home, they go ahead and they place that offer. That's where my job is to pay attention to all of the detail and the loans, to work with the buyer agent, to work with the lender, and to make sure that everyone has all the necessary paperwork and information so that we have absolutely no glitches. Why is that so vital? Because did you know that there are so many settlements that have problems today with inspections or last minute appraisals, things that fall through the cracks because someone wasn't paying attention? This is where professionalism and pay attention to details can literally save you not only thousands and thousands of dollars, but making sure that that sold sign is gonna arrive and you're gonna get to go where you need to be on time. Hey, thanks so much for taking the time to go through this segment of learning a little bit more about myself, about our professional company, and about the services that I'm excited to provide for you to make sure that you get what you want. And that's why I'm so excited to have the privilege, opportunity of teaming up with your goals and dreams and with my marketing and business plan to marry those together so that you can get the results that you want and be where you need to be on time. I want to thank you again so much for taking this time, and I hope that you have a great rest of today and your family and be in health. And I look forward to meeting you very, very soon once again and making your dreams come true. Thanks again.